Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here today as we get to talk about one of my favorite subjects, comic books. My name is Jose. I love comic books. I love talking about them. I love sharing them with you. Follow me on social media if you would like. Links are in the description below. And I've also put in a link to the DC fan page where there's like a synopsis of the story, characters, all that kind of stuff. So we are going to be looking at Batman Adventures number 12 from 1993. Now, I started a new series called First Appearance of, and this is the first published appearance of Harley Quinn. Now, this is part of the Batman animated universe. She would be introduced in a different title to the main DC universe. But this is the one that costs an arm and a leg. I have a beat up copy of this. I don't care. I used to have this series because it was fun and I loved the Batman the Animated Series. And I find this entire series to be great. Like I said, I have uh, mine wouldn't be worth anything. If you try to buy this series, or if sorry, not series, if you try to buy this issue, it's gonna run you deep. So, you may be able to find a copy on eBay, uh, for under $500, maybe. But it's a hard to come by issue. So, if you see it for under 500, snag it. So this is the first published appearance of Harley Quinn in comic books. So, and I figured once a week I'm going to try to show the first appearance of someone. So, I figured, hey, why not start with Harley Quinn? So, here we go. So we start out with someone on top of Mount Rushmore. And Batman's hanging on. You can see that the rope is ready to rip. And he's shooting at Batman. And so we get our credits here. So we have some dialogue here. Batman, he told me 4 days ago he was leaving town to track down the man behind the Rock Ridge heist. And here's Commissioner Gordon speaking to his daughter Barbara. And as far as I know, he hasn't gotten back yet. Why do you ask? And Barbara says, oh, no reason. And so you can see he's in a mirror, kind of fixing his tie here. That's not what you're wearing to Cindy's party, is it? Her name's Sandy, Dad, and it's a costume party. I haven't put mine on yet. Dad, did you ever wonder what it's like to be Batman? Commissioner asks, what do you mean? And then Barbara continues, leaping from rooftops, chasing criminals, dodging gunfire. It sounds so exciting. So then Commissioner Gordon says, there's something you have to understand, Barbara. Every night, a lot of men with a lot of guns try to kill him. Every night. So you can tell he's concerned for her. All it takes is one mistake, one lucky shot, and it's over. I admire Batman for what he does, but I don't envy him. Nobody should. He's a commissioner of police. He should not want Batman, but he's one of Batman's allies. He understands a lot. Most of the police don't like Batman because they don't want a vigilante basically doing the work of the police. So Commissioner Gordon finishes, well, enough lecturing. You have fun at the party tonight. And Barbara says, thanks, Dad. Good thing I didn't show him the costume, she says as she pulls up the box showing the Batgirl costume. And so now we're somewhere called the Molten Towers. And we know who this is. They revealed her in the cover. And we know who this is because, of course, they revealed them in the cover, but that's all right. We got two mysterious figures that we know who they are, but so Harley says, a costume party, it's too perfect. We walk in, grab Cindy. Then Poison Ivy is holding a picture of this Sandy Vancouver. Or Vancouver? I don't know. And Harley continues, right, grab her, waltz out, and collect our $10 million ransom. You sure he can pay it? And then Poison Ivy crumples the picture. Her father, oh yes, Vancouver Corporation wholesale destruction of old growth forest has made him rich. Rich off the blood of slaughtered trees. And so Harley asks her, you okay? I'm fine, let's go. And so they're walking out then she tosses the crumpled picture. I don't think she would throw I can't imagine Poison Ivy littering. She loves the planet. So, all right. So here is Barbara, the security guard. I like that, just looking out. So, this lady asks this one, "Who are you supposed to be?" And this other says, "Sandy. I think she went right through there." Barbara says, "Thanks." Out she goes, out through this door. And she's like, "Sandy, there's 2 doors here." This guard says, "You're not supposed to be here." Batgirl says, "I'm looking for my friend." The guard says, "Nobody's allowed back here. Get back to the party." And you can see she's like, "Okay, geez." And then he's yelling at another one, "Hey, you girls ain't supposed to be here." And probably Harley. Here comes the pitch. She swings. And it's out of here. And hits the guard. And there's Poison Ivy. And she's sees Batgirl. "Hey, who are you? Batman Squeeze?" And then she's like, "No." "Gee, that's too bad. You could have given him a message from me." And then Act 2. Hey. So this is supposed to follow the same formula as the cartoon. So this one would have been before the commercial break. So there's you start the show, then there's a portion of the episode, then a commercial, then another. So it's supposed to follow that. And so she swings, Batgirl, she misses Batgirl, or Batgirl ducks. Batgirl tries to take the bat away, and Harley's like, "Let go, it's mine." And then Harley bonks her in the head. So I love this costume. I love this version of Harley. Everyone tries to imitate or do her the way Margot Robbie does it in the movie. I understand. I get it. However, I love this costume. So when I draw Harley Quinn, it's always in this costume. I never draw her in that Margot Robbie type. So they both are like, because it hurts. I love the little birds spinning and the symbols here. Harley's like, "I don't think I did that right." Poison Ivy's like yelling for Harley as she goes down. So this is so cartoony. I love it. So she pushes Batgirl and says, "Out of the way." And then Poison Ivy's like, "Harley, are you alright?" "Sure. I'm just gonna lie here for a while." She's like, "That's the spirit." And as for you, as she points at the stinger at her, "You shoot me and I'll drop it." And Harley's like, "You would take the life of an innocent plant? What kind of a monster are you? If you want it, catch it." And she throws it. And then, of course, she tries to. It's just so ridiculous because here's the thing: plants are alive. However, they have no pain receptors. Plants don't feel. There's zero pain receptors. Animals have it. Plants do not. So plants don't feel anything. They don't, So it is kind of silly the obsession that she has with plants. Um, she's like murderer. And by the way, this wouldn't kill the plant. You just repot it. They don't die because do you know how many times my wife is a gardener. She um plants are pretty sturdy. All right, she's like murderer, and she gets on the other side of the door, and then she's like, "Are you okay?" And she goes, Sandy says, "Who are you?" And she's like, "I'm Batgirl. Batman couldn't make it." And so they're trying to bust the door. And she's like, "Come on." And she's like, I can't believe we made it." And Batgirl's like, "We haven't made it yet." "Yeah, but you were amazing back there," Sandy says. "And you think so?" says Batgirl. "Are you kidding? You just beat up Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy." And Batgirl's like, "I guess I did. This isn't as tough as I thought it would be." And then she opens the door and she's like, "Hey, Bat Chick." Payback, as she holds this big gun. And then she hears the blam. She just has her eyes closed and then she opens her eyes. Missed. Well, if at first you don't succeed. And then behind her, the guard hits her again. And then all of a sudden, Batgirl's like, "Thank God she tried to kill me." But, whap, hits Batgirl. And so, turns out it was Catwoman here. And she goes, "Look what the cat dragged in." And she's got everybody imprisoned here. Batgirl yells, "Catwoman." I also do. This is not my favorite version of Catwoman, or not version, costume of Catwoman. I do prefer the Ed Brubaker version, but this one is pretty good. So we are now in Act 3, and Poison Ivy's like, "Trying to horn in on our action, eh?" And she's like, "Hardly. You see, on display in this room above us is the Sir Diamond. It's the first time the Emir of Oatar has let it out of the country. The security on that floor is top notch. The security on this floor isn't, especially once I replace the real security guards with my own." And Batgirl's like, "But Commissioner Gordon personally guaranteed the safety of the diamond." "Yes, I know. A little sure of himself, don't you think?" That didn't sound right. Anyway, so this one's like, "We broke through, Catwoman. We're in." And she's like, "Don't move. Don't even breathe." As if making this hole wouldn't. And so she grabs it, blows him a kiss. She goes, "Ciao, girls. Kiss, kiss." And so, Batgirl's like, "Poison Ivy, you can shoot my ropes with one of your darts." And Poison Ivy's like, "Or I could shoot you. If you do, Catwoman gets away." Then you can see Poison Ivy's like, "Oh." And so she shoots and hits the rope. She's like, "Hang on, Sandy. I'll get you out of here. But first," and you can see she's about to throw that dart. And she hits the case holding the diamond, which rings the alarm. And they're like, "So, doing anything special after the robbery?" And then she's like, "The alarm, quick, get in the elevator." "All right, change of plan, boys. Distract the cops downstairs while I make off with the diamond, okay?" And they're like, "But that's not fair. We'll all get arrested." "Tell you what, next time I'll hold off the cops and you guys can get away." And so, must be something about that Y chromosome. So Batgirl takes the diamond. And she's like, "Don't come closer, Catwoman." And she was gonna try the same trick she tried on Poison Ivy, but Catwoman's like, sheathing her claws, and they're like, "You're out of your league, little girl. This isn't fun and games. I know that now, but I can't let you take the diamond." And she's like, "No!" And she throws it, and she's like, "I think I hear the police coming. You'll regret this. I never forget a bat." And turns out it landed on whatever these things are called. So, um, Sandy's like, "Dad," and so the police are there, and she's like, "Barbara, you all right?" Oh, that was Barbara. I'm sorry. I thought that was Sandy. Um, she goes, "I'm fine, Dad. I wasn't anywhere near the action. Spent the whole time eating munchies." And she's like, "What happened to your costume?" "Oh, I threw it away. Turns out it didn't fit." So, the end. So, if you ever buy this, now you know what the story of your $500 comic book will be like. So, anyway, so the first published appearance, because Harley Quinn appeared in Batman the Animated Series before this, but the first published comic book, I should say comic book, appearance of Harley Quinn from 1993, Batman Adventures number 12. Like and subscribe, and thanks for listening.